And we will be moving on to battle number 3. As you can see, it's between the Mythical Mermaids and Nomad Gambit. Before we get into the introduction of the teams, though, I do just again want to reiterate. I'm going to be reiterating this every battle because, again, it's just important. The Helping Hands Charity League is about spreading awareness and raising money for many different types of charities. Um, so please, if you can donate to either a charity that you believe in or to our personal prize pool, um, just to be donated to the winners charity. Um, I don't think I've talked about this, but the final tournament will get, oh my gosh, first, second, and third place will be getting the donated prize pool donated to the charities of their choice. Well, not their choice, the charities that they're supporting in a 70-20-10 split. Um, yeah, so either donate here or just donate to a charity that you believe in. We do have a Discord server where we have the what is it called? Oh, we don't have it. Well, we have like charity shoutouts that should be renamed to, or we should have a like an I donated section of the server, which I don't know why we don't have, but whatever. Um, but yeah, let's get into our first team, the Mythical Mermaids, led by Mizusuta, playing for the Humane Society of Tampa Bay, currently 12th place at 3-5. I believe on a 2-week losing streak and looking to break that streak and get another win under her belt. We see the OU Pokemon of this team being the Dragapult at 5-4, and the Great Tusk at 1-3. Dragapult being a really good, really versatile Pokemon with a fantastic typing, being that Dragon Ghost type. Just able to outspeed so much and just do so much damage. Dragapult is just fantastic. The UU Pokemon being the Mimikyu at 4-5 and the Noivern at 4-4. Both Pokemon just really, really strong. Noivern is again a really fast Dragon type Pokemon. It's just really strong here. The RU Pokemon being the Cloyster that's leading this team at 6-4. We also see the Roserade at 0-1 and then Miss Maggie is at 0-2. Cloyster is definitely a Pokemon to be terrified of. With its Shell Smash ability, it's just heckin' strong. The NU Pokemon being the Vaporeon and the Hitmontop are each at 2-4, with the Snorlax at 0-2. Two Pokemon that are just really chunky here, and Hitmontop can be played bulky or it can be played just really strong too. So it's really strong picks from this NU team, or NU Pokemon, NU whatever's thingies. The PU Pokemon being a Leafeon at 3-4, with the Vikavolt, Rotom Frost, and the Claydol each at 0-1. I have no idea what's going on in chat anymore, but as mentioned, the Mythical Mermaids are trying to break their losing streak against Nomad Gambit, another team who has been on quite a big losing streak here. Definitely trying to get their first win. Starting to look like they're improving, but has unfortunately not been showing off that improvement the past couple weeks. But definitely looking to break losing streak. Nomad is playing for Ronald McDonald's house and currently is in 15th place at 0-8. The OU Pokemon of this team, we see that Blaziken at 3-4, a really strong Pokemon that just unfortunately has not been able to perform as well as it should have. Being able to get that speed boost, it's a really good just late game, or it's a really good sweeper. Able to get a Sword Dance, get a speed boost, and just outspeed everything. Just he's been playing it as a switch in instead of a revenge killer. So hopefully this Blaziken play could be better. I love Blaziken, so I want to see Blaziken do better. We also see the King Gambit, who is at 0-2. King Gambit being a really good potential late game sweeper with its Supreme Overlord ability. Again, just hasn't been played with Supreme Overlord yet. Um, weirdly enough, the UU Pokemon of this team, we see the Lucario at 1 and 3, and the Chestnut at 5 and 4. Chestnut having some really good knockouts here, being the only Pokemon who is positive in a faint to knockout ratio or knockout to faint ratio. The RU Pokemon of this team being the Alolan Sandslash at 0 and 4, the Kingdra at 1 and 3, and the Samurott at 1 and 4. Alolan Sandslash is being one of my personal favorite Pokemon. Unfortunately, has trouble getting knockouts, despite having Slush Rush as its ability. So maybe Nomad should try and find a Pokemon that can set up the snow to get the speed boost that this Pokemon desperately needs. The NU Pokemon of this team being the Magneton at 0 and 4, with the Cacturne and the Kingler each at 0 and 3. NU Pokemon's got to get some knockouts. Actually, maybe Kingler is probably the most likely to get a knockout here. But Magneton has been doing its job, though, able to set up the light screen and the reflect, and just survive. Unfortunately, it did not survive against me. Anyway, the PU Pokemon of this team being the Midnight Lycanroc at 2 and 3, the Golem at 0 and 1, making its first appearance a couple weeks ago, which made me happy. Honchkrow is at 3 and 6, and Frogadier is at 0 and 2. And again, this team has started to improve, but just unfortunately has not been able to show off that improvement. So hopefully we can see a win from this team soon. Let's jump into the starting lineups of this team, of these two teams, to see who they brought. We see the Mythical Mermaids with the Cloyster coming back, Dragapult and Noivern, the two scary dragons here. We see Great Tusk as well, with the Mimikyu and Vikavolt coming back. I don't think we've seen Vikavolt since week 1, so it's good to see Vikavolt coming back here. Just a really fast team. Really scary to look at this team here. But Nomad's Gambit, we do see the King Gambit, Lucario, the Chestnut coming back, Samurott, Golem, and Honchkrow. I'm glad to see Golem, the little golf ball man, coming back too. Hopefully we can see a better play from this King Gambit here. Look at this chonky team. So many chonky Pokemon here. Who will win, Chonk or Speed? Let's get started with this battle and see what each team leads with battle number 3 in week 9. The Mythical Mermaids leading with the Cloyster, the Pew Pew Clam Slam. I love it. Going for an immediate Shell Smash. With the Golem going for a Stealth Rock right away. The Cloyster in an immediate fantastic position, but the spike set up from a Flamethrower from Golem? Okay, sorry, that hurt my brain. Cloyster knocking out the Golem with 4 hits of an Icicle Sphere. Honchkrow coming out. Don't know why the Honchkrow would come out when ice is being launched. But we do see Chestnut, another Pokemon weak to ice here. Another Icicle Sphere. I have Hoppa Berry, though, getting the recovery, but is not enough. Cloyster's just smacking things right now. Lucario coming in. Icicle Spear. 3. Oh, a Wiki Berry, though. 4. 5. Lucario does survive. And goes for a counter. The Ice Shard, though, is going to outspeed and take down the Lucario. Samurott comes in. Icicle Spear. Might not be enough to knock out the Samurott here, though. It is not, because the resisted hits. The Sacred Sword is able to take down this Cloyster. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Drago. That's why I was kind of confused. But Dragapult comes in, hashtag girl boss, let's go. The Draco Meteor coming in and just smacking the heck out of the Samurai here. And King Gambit is the last Pokemon. Bringing the Supreme Overlord, finally. The Sucker Punch taking down the Dragapult here. Oh my gosh, I love it. Great Tusk coming in. and it's going to outspeed and take down the King Gambit. The Mythical Mermaids breaking their losing streak. Nomad's Gambit, some interesting plays there. Um, interesting plays, but it's okay. It's okay. You'll do great, Nomad. You'll get there. I promise. Just practice.